Hello everybody, today is Thursday and we are going to do my review on chapter 1. And when you see my review, that is to let you know that you are at the end of this chapter and we are going to have a test to see how much you've learned. But my review is to help you see what kind of things is going to be on the test to help you out with it. So on my review today on Thursday, you can get help. You could have someone help you read, and if you need help on the math part to understand it, you can get that and send it in to me or your teacher, and then we'll take a look at it and see how well you are ready for the test. Friday will be the test, and I will show you on Friday how you'll want to take it here online. But right now, let's focus on the review so you can see what's on the test. And I think you all will see it's things that are pretty easy for you that we've been practicing and y'all have done great work on. Now, it'll start on page 95. So if you've not got your book, you'll need to get your book and go to page 95. And I'm going to show you some tricks to help you out with this. We're going to first look at the vocabulary check. These are all the words that were highlighted when we were doing the see and show on all our lessons this week, this chapter. We've been on this for about 2 weeks now. So the directions say, write the correct word in the blank. Use words from the box. Okay, so here's the words from the box. We have add, fact family, addend, related facts, count back, subtract, count on. So when you're working on this, what I suggest is this is what helps me. I'll read it, and if I pretty much know what I think the answer is, I'll go ahead and do it. But if I'm having trouble with it, I might put a little star beside it or a little dot to let me know over here to the side that I got to come back and look at that one later. Okay? So don't just ignore it and not come back. All right? And another thing you could do, let me clear this all off, is you could look at each of these one at a time and try to find the answer to that, but that's a lot of reading. And if you're not too sure about something, like for example, I'm not too sure what the meaning of fact family is, but I know it showed me earlier in one of the lessons. So you could go back in your book and go to find where it is on a page. So I flipped back and I found it on this page. And it says a fact family is a set of related facts using the same 3 numbers. Well, guess what I'm going to do? Let me see. Is this the highlighter? I'm going to highlight related facts too because it was on one of our vocabulary words. So let's read this again. In one sentence, it's got 2 of those vocabulary words. A fact family is a set of related facts using the same 3 numbers. All right, so I'm going to go back where I was after looking at that. Oh, look here at number 2. Same 3 numbers. Addition and subtraction facts that use the same 3 numbers are called a fact family or related facts. So you could be writing it. I'm not going to try to do that right now. It'll take me forever with this kind of pen. But and then you finish it out, or related facts. So I've kind of already given you the answer for 2 of this. And then what I do to help me out for later on is since I've used those, I'm going to mark them out up here to note. And that'll help me on the other ones. I don't have to read all the words again over and over. All right? So that's some strategies to help you out with how you do your vocabulary on this page. You'll be doing page 95. Then you're going over to page 96. This looks very familiar to other things we've been doing. I want you to focus on number 11 and number 12. See how there are 3 addend problems? And remember how you were supposed to circle the first 2 you're going to do? Okay, here's what I always tell my kids in the past. First thing to look for is to try to make a 10. try to circle the first two that make a 10. So let me look at number 12. 2 and 2, that doesn't equal 10, but 2 and 8 does. So, oops, I gotta get my pen going. You would circle those two and then connect them to show you made a 10. You need to show that on 3 add-in problems, or you're going to have points taken off on the test. This is a practice, so I'm showing you what you need to make sure you do. So you're practicing it here on the review will help you when it's time for the test, because this is part of what you've been taught in the lesson, to circle the first two you add. And then you just do 2 plus 10 and get the answer there. So whenever you see 3 add-ins or more, you need to circle the first two, okay? This is using addition facts to subtract. And then here you have the fact family. We just did that not long enough. So we have page 95, I already showed you. This is page 96. And then we have page 97 with word problems, okay? Now some of them, if you'll look, there's number 8, 2, and 5. That gives me right away. Remember the 2-step word problems. So also remember to do your underlining. Keep forgetting that my pen goes away when I go to a new page. And your circling and your word problems. Points could be taken off of your test if you don't do that, because that was in the lesson as part of the steps in this process. Also, show your work and then put your answer with the label. Okay? And on test practice down here, there's a little space right here, show your work and how you solve it. And this is also another word problem. So you need to do this as the same you would do up here. Excuse me. The only difference between it is you don't have a space for putting the answer with a label. You're just coloring in the circle below the correct answer. That's the only difference. So you're still doing the underlining and circling. You're still showing your work. And the only difference is how you give your final answer, okay? So then we have page 98. And this is show different strategies to add and subtract. Make a 10. Show how you could make a 10 with this. How could you take something from this or this to make a 10 and then what's left over? If you forget how we do that, go back to the make a 10 lesson to see if it can help you, okay? Then use doubles to add or subtract. Finish out these problems. Complete the fact family. They've given you the 3 numbers, and you've got to give the other sentences that go. And it has to be only 2, 5, and 7 are only 3 numbers you use on all these, and they have to make sense, be a correct number sentence. And then here you have find the missing add-in. You have one add-in, and you have the sum. What is missing? And what's missing there will also be what's missing there. And then this little boy says, see, you can do it. And then the parrot says, I knew you could. So that's what you're doing. Go back. There's not much on each page. You're doing page 95, 96, 97, 98. It's not that many problems. And this is helping you to see the kind of things that will be on your test tomorrow. Okay, and you will be going and posting this on this page right here. Okay, and I've got on here, it says, note, this is a review for the test on Friday. You can get help on today's work to help prepare for the test. Please let me or your teacher know if you don't understand something, or a parent or an adult. And I said, I will help you, but anybody will help you. You can't get any help other than help reading words on the test tomorrow. So like when it's word problems, you need a word read, you can get that done. But when it comes to the math part on Friday, we as teachers need to know what you understand, what you don't understand, so that we can help you. If you get someone to help you, then it's not letting us know that you can do it on your own. We need to know what you can do on your own tomorrow. But today, this is for you to get help so you're more prepared for tomorrow. All right, so I hope you understand, and if you have any questions, please let us know.